Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, once every other week, somewhere around then, as I believe that sets me apart from the other stock YouTubers out there, and that I show my receipts. So this is my portfolio. Now, first-time viewers to my channel may note that my portfolio is not exactly in the best shape of all time, and that's the point. I think this is a service that I want to offer to the YouTube stock space, as I'm not seeing a lot of other YouTubers out there showing their wins, showing their losses, and stuff like that. As I believe it might be useful, especially for newer investors, just to show someone who does not have a financial background going through the motion, so that over time you will see that if what I'm doing, my opinions or whatnot, are working or not. And I believe that sets me apart from other channels such as Everything Money, who I like, but I mean, over the past week or so, I'm seeing channels like this taking pot shots at other YouTubers without showing their portfolio, without showing what they're doing is winning or losing. And you can see in the background of that, taking the pot shots, but we don't know his portfolio. Financial education. I like this channel. I do. I've been subbed to him for a while. He shows his portfolio sometimes, but not his daily wins or losses. Humble trader, a short-term trader, a trader, but she doesn't show her P&Ls. But there is one YouTuber that I really like, Joseph Carlson. He shows his portfolio every single week. He shows both of them. He has a second channel, Joseph Carlson After Hours, in which he does the same thing. And he's not afraid to show his wins. He's not afraid to show his losses, because that is a valuable. I think that's a valuable a resource that most YouTubers don't offer. Now that I got the why out of the way, let's talk about the portfolio itself, because there are some changes that I want to make to this. So you will note that I don't strictly stick to one type of investing. I got stocks for different needs. For example, I do like value investing. I consider myself a value / growth / whatever investor. And I got stocks I bought for value reasons, such as Walgreens, Verizon, AT&T, now technically Meta, since I think Meta is very undervalued. Bank of America, Cisco. So I do have myself grounded in cash flow generating companies, but I also have stocks that I bought for growth reasons. For example, ARK, Gevo, Palantir, and again, Meta. I bought those stocks because I think that the companies that they represent and the stock price will shoot up. Those are my 5Xers or 10Xers. Now, when I buy these stocks, I don't have short-term gains in mind. I intend to hold these stocks for the next 3 to 5 years. So that is why when I see these numbers being down 44%, 46%, 30%, and times like this in a very, very bad macroeconomic situation where inflation is running rampant and we might be in a recession, I'm not bothered by this, because yeah, if this was the year that I was going to cash out and retire, yeah, this will be a problem, but it's not. I've only been investing since 2019. I've got a long way to go. And so when I see stocks this low over companies I believe in over the long term, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that, because it gives me the opportunity to spend more money and build up my position even more. And so right now we are looking at, I am down 8.06% overall. My portfolio value is $65,247. And yeah, now I want to talk about the moves I made recently and what I plan on doing in the future. Now, let's take a look at my portfolio activity, as I believe this is a good segue into my strategy. Now, what I normally do, this has been how I've been investing for the past whatever, is I put $1,500 into my portfolio, and then from that, I spend that money on stocks as I've seen fit. I've been buying some Walgreens Alliance. I've been buying some Meta. I've been buying some more Meta. And then I bought some Intel this week. Now, what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to spend $300 a week into a different company. And so sometimes I put it into a growth. Well, I always have value in mind. So that's why I put into my money into stocks that are down. So I've been putting my money into Meta, which has been down hard. And I've been putting money into Intel, because I believe that is a company that's generating cash flow, and I believe that over the years, once it gets its new factories built and all that good stuff, that it will be a leader in chip making and the chip industry. You will note that yesterday I put an extra $500 into the account, and I kind of want to take that to the next level, because normally, I mean, if I have, depending on how my personal finances go, if I have money left over, I will put that into the portfolio. But like I said, I kind of want to take that to the next level, because honestly, this downturn and stuff, I mean, just take a look at the Nasdaq. We're down 27% year to date. I don't think here's the S&P 500. I don't think this situation is going to get any better anytime soon. So why not use that to my advantage? I think I've been checking over my finances, and I think I can go a little harder. So instead of $1,500 into my Fidelity portfolio, I'm going to try to put in $3,000 a month into my portfolio. Now, we'll see how that actually turns out as far as my finances go, but I think I'm going to do that for the time being. Now, in addition to that, now, as I said earlier, I try to put $300 into a stock. I'm going to put $600. Now, the first $300 I'm going to put in on Monday, and that's going to be on a growth stock. And depending on what happens in the market, I'm going to try to put it in a growth stock. It'll probably be Meta, but depending on how the markets go, it may be another stock. Now, I'm going to try to put in another $300 on Wednesday or Thursday. Now, the goal with that is I want that $300 to be in a dividend stock, or at least a value play. So not something that I want to put in for a growth stock. Such as, for example, it might be Walgreens, or it might be Intel, depending on how the stocks move. And I think that's going to be my plan going forward, because if stocks are going to be down this much, like if I'm going to keep losing money, the more money I put in, I might as well take a long-term mindset, put in more money in a structured manner, and hopefully once this market brightens in any shape or form, I can get more gains out of it. And I think by doing it this way, that I'll be able to take as much advantage as possible of this very, very long-term downturn in the market, because as the market keeps going down, I'll keep investing, and whenever the bottom finally hits, I'll be investing, and I'll be investing on the way back up until I'm satisfied. And I think by doing this over a long period of time, I think I will get more out of this than I would be. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.